Namaskar, welcome to Honest Astrologer, and this is more of a Man Ki Baat video. It's been a while since I've talked directly to my audience. So, first of all, thank you so much for making the Parsh Trivedi video the biggest hit on this channel. I think the last I checked, it has already crossed 25,000 views in a couple of days, and it was a lucky break which I had to convince somebody like Parash to come on a channel. It's not easy. Uh, there are many astrologers, but there can be only one number one, and he's the number one man in the business. Not just an astrologer, but a scholar with a lot of divine knowledge. And shout out to my friend Prathamesh for arranging this. I don't think I was ready for it. I was a little nervous about it, but it went well. And the way you people appreciated his knowledge and the way this interview became popular, it gave me a further confirmation that my audience is extremely intelligent. Most people would want कि हाँ साहब वो नींबू में लौंग गाड़ दो, दूध जमा दो, पैसों की वर्षा हो जाएगी. Such things, most of them don't work. Parash gave some very practical tips in that interview, which were not just tips or remedies, which were life wisdom. For example, he said, let your buddhi control your man. That's the biggest Ashlesha moon remedy. So it gave me a wow effect, and a lot of my friends called up. So Parash had told me not to open the comment section. That's one of his rules, and of course I agreed to it. Abhi, now because of that, what happened? It by default it got shut down for other new videos. I didn't realize that. Then my most loyal subscriber, I'm great, always great. I can't take his real name. I've talked to the boy. He wrote, "Ki, sir, are you switching off comments? Are you trying to live in an echo chamber?" Nahi, bhai. I am not a politician, okay, or a movie star. I don't want to live in an echo chamber. I want to talk to you guys. I want to listen to you guys. So it was an innocent mistake which happened. I didn't know that YouTube will by default take it comments off with every other video. So I've corrected that, and my apologies. It was an error. It wasn't a well thought out thing. And I had pasted Amit sangwan साहब का interview का एक clip which he did with me long back. So again, that clip got a lot of likes and views, and I was wondering, yeah, comments क्यों नहीं आ रहे? Then I saw that comment on a different video and realized कि बस ये क्या हो गया. So please feel free to comment on all the videos. Parash wale ka comments will never be switched on because that was a condition that he had kept, and I'll honor that. Another thing, we are about to cross 20k. The last I checked, we are around 17,500. Just 2,500 more to go. So with 20k, yours truly will become a micro influencer, so to speak. And it would be a great honor to reach here. I might have a small community, but I have very intelligent people, and it shows in your comments, it shows in the kind of videos you react to. कभी कभी गाली भी पड़ता है, but I take it as a valid feedback because barring very few people, देखो there has been nobody who has been able to make everyone happy. So maybe 10% people give me that hate. I'm okay with it. That's the way the ball bounces. 80% love is more than enough. I can happily live with that. Now coming to the series which I've taken up, the Mars series, and if I take something up, I do a thorough job of it. That's my problem. I do not wish to do because Mars in Aries 5-minute video, Mars in Taurus 5-minute video, and that's it. I want you people to understand Mars in depth. We will take this entire year and work extensively on Mars, though extensively, not exclusively. There would be time when I'll try other things and share that knowledge with you people. Abhi, I'm planning a Mars in Aries session with my core group. It is not open to public. So, in that, I will be talking about the sign of Aries, the significance of Aries, and how Aries is connected very, very strongly with three planets: Mars, Sun, and Saturn. Mars का मूल त्रिकोण है, Sun gets exalted in Aries, but Shani gets debilitated. Why? We'll talk about it in detail. The significance of this sign, the first sign of zodiac, it had to be immense. This is the sign of the beginning and how these things come forward. So that webinar will happen. If you have any questions around the sign of Aries or Mars, feel free to write in the comment section. I will answer generic questions. I will not answer personal questions. For that, you can book a personal consultation on the number given on a screen. But yes, generic questions about Mars and Aries, it's an open house, you can ask. Another thing which I have noticed, some people have asked me for relationship advice. Can I do that? I can. I have acquired that wisdom because I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, learned from it. My unplugging happened at the age of 42. So it started at 18, another batch happened at 31. 36, during my Ketu period, I could, I realized what's right, what's wrong. 42 is when I could simply see through the code in the matrix, and after that, there was no stopping me. So yes, relationships. When I was doing my Mars research, and to let you know, Mars research has been going on since last 2 years. अभी उसका I've started to take out the content from it. So when you read Mars, you have to read Venus. Okay, you do that man-woman relationship wala thing, and it blew my mind. Whatever I learned blew my mind. So my Mars research was a big part of my unplugging. I could realize whatever we were told about man-woman relationship was mostly nonsense, mostly blue pill stuff, mostly untruth, and I got red pilled. But this is not the Andrew Tate wala red pill ki women are bad, and in reality, the Western matrix is Rahu Shukra, Indian matrix is Chandra Shani. So, Indian matrix starts from your very childhood, right with your parents. Especially if you are unfortunate enough to have your parents, those were born in 1950s and 60s, that's the narcissistic generation. That's a narcissistic generation. I call them the SS generation, Sarkar and Samaj generation. They will do anything for a government job and society's approval. And children are dispensable for them. Sorry if I'm hurting somebody's feeling. मैं जब भी बोलता था माता पिता भगवान का रूप नहीं होते, I said that in 2017. People abused me in my comment section. My friends told me तू चुप हो जा, मत बोला कर. I said, look, people need to know. Plus, my friends and family didn't want me to get into any controversy, so I stopped saying that. Over the last few years, especially with appearance of people like Amit Sangwan Saab, big shout out to him, and Acharya Prashant and some other people, now this is common knowledge कि साहब Indian parenting toxic है. जब आपका ये फकीर दोस्त कह रहा था 2017 में तो गाली पड़ती थी, बट यही मेरा प्रॉब्लम रहा है. आई हैव ऑलवेज बीन अहेड ऑफ द कर्व. आई कैन सी फ्यूचर. दैट्स व्हाट आई डू फॉर अ लिविंग. लोग शुरू में नहीं मानते बात, लेकिन मानते हैं तो कभी महीनों में मानते, कभी हफ्तों में, कभी दिनों में, कभी सालों में, कभी कभी दशकों लगते हैं. सो आई एम समबडी हु हैज एनालाइज टॉक्सिक पेरेंटिंग वेरी वेरी क्लोजली. ज़्यादातर बच्चे इतना अवेयर नहीं हुए, इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं हुए, और ना ही उनमें इतना विजडम अभी आया दैट दे कैन सी थ्रू दिस नॉनसेंस. ना ही पेरेंट्स अभी इतना एनलाइटन हुए. थैंकफुली पेरेंट्स बॉर्न इन 70s and 80s आर डूइंग अ मच बेटर जॉब. प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रहा है, वहाँ पे बच्चे मजे ले रहे हैं आपके. अब बच्चे आपके एंटाइटल्ड निकल रहे हैं इन लोगों के. सो दैट्स अ फिनोमिना. आई टॉक अबाउट दैट जनरेशनल कर्मा एंड हाउ टू गेट आउट ऑफ द देसी मैट्रिक्स. नाउ दैट आई हैव हायर्ड एन एडिटर. आप लोग देख रहे होंगे वीडियोस का फ्रीक्वेंसी अच्छा है. कभी कभी प्रॉब्लम्स होता. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई डिड अ 2 hour इंटरव्यू ऑन शनि महादशा विद अ वेरी क्लोज फ्रेंड. सारा वीडियो खराब हो गया. शनि doesn't let things happen easily, so we'll have to reschedule it. Plus, I had planned for one or two things, but something went wrong with my staff, so I had to postpone it. But करेंगे, and I hope this time you would agree I've kept my word. अच्छा खासा कंटेंट बनाया है और उसका रिजल्ट भी मुझे दिख रहा है नंबर्स में, वीडियोस में. इसके अलावा बहुत सारे लोग मैरिटल रिलेशनशिप, मैन वुमन रिलेशनशिप बात करते हैं. ये थोड़ा कंट्रोवर्शियल है. या तो फेमिनिस्ट क्राउड मेरे पीछे पड़ जाएगा, या वो क्राउड पीछे पड़ जाएगा, या एंड्रयू टेट के जो है फैंस पीछे पड़ जाएंगे. बिकॉज आई एम अ वेरी अनबायस्ड गाय. 9th हाउस शनि, मुझे इंसाफ करना है, भले सामने दुश्मन क्यों ना, इंसाफ होकर रहेगा. द प्रॉब्लम इज के इफ आई शेयर इट इन अ पब्लिक फोरम, आई डू नॉट विश टू गेट इन टू एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ ट्रबल. आई टॉक अबाउट इट, बट आई माइट पुट इट बिहाइंड अ पे वॉल, क्योंकि कुछ चीज़ें मैं पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म पे बोल के कंट्रोवर्सी नहीं अट्रैक्ट करना चाहता. इसके अलावा देर इज अगेन दिस इशू ऑफ हिंदी वर्सेस इंग्लिश. आई ट्राई टू टॉक in both languages because most of my clients they understand Hindi and English both. English वाले ज़्यादा हैं because a lot of South Indians listen to me. Love and respect to South India. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आई डोंट वांट टू डू अ कॉपी पेस्ट कि बिल्कुल सेम चीज़ बोल दिया उसी को ट्रांसलेट कर. दैट लुक्स फनी. कुछ लोग जो सिर्फ हिंदी ही समझते हैं, आपसे भी मेरा प्रेम है, आप भी मेरे सब्सक्राइबर हैं. I'll see what to do. I'll see how to create content जिसमें आप लोगों को इंटरेस्ट है. So it's a hit and a miss. स्पेशली जब आप शनि पे काम करते हैं तो लाइफ में एक शनि टाइप एनर्जी आती है, हर चीज़ अटक अटक के चलती है. बट इन दिनों हम मार्स पे काम कर रहे हैं. होपफुली थिंग्स शुड गेट बेटर. आगे नवरात्रि आ रही है एंड आई विल बी ट्रैवलिंग टू कुरुक्षेत्र एंड स्टार्ट माई माइथोलॉजी videos, especially Mahabharata videos. So a lot is going on. But अभी जो immediately next big thing है, that is about Mars and Aries, मंगल और मेष राशि. So in the comment section, please write any questions which you want to ask and I'll see if I can take them up in my webinar. So इसी के साथ आज आप लोगों से विदा लेता हूँ. बहुत समय बाद एक इम्प्रॉम्प्चू वीडियो बनाया है. उम्मीद करता हूँ कुछ आपसे कम्युनिकेट कर पाया. अब आप अपने कमेंट्स लिखेंगे तो आपके क्वेश्चंस को उस एरीज और मार्स वाले वीडियो में मैं इंक्लूड करने का प्रयास करूँगा. मिलते हैं आपसे जल्दी ही. जय माता.